So I just like seized my camera like halfway through reading Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte and made no introductions or explanations of what I was doing, and that's really just what you're about to witness. Fantastic book. Really aligned my chakras. So, enjoy! Hey! Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Fucking rat. Wow, my computer is so loud. So I've been reading Jane Eyre for the past few days. They just got engaged. And I know some shit goes down, okay? I know. And I think I also know, like, what it feels like to be a Victorian lady and, like, get overexcited and need to lie down. Charlotte Bronte knows, okay? When she said, I am strangely glad to be back again to you, and wherever you are is my home, my only home. She knows. This is the angst and the drama that I thought was gonna happen in Little Women. Oh my god, I read Little Women earlier this month. I really thought some shit was gonna go down in that book, and then it never did. We stand a gothic queen. I am distraught because I know some things happen, but I'm trying to understand how. I need to stop. I think if I keep reading from this point, I'll get too excited and I won't be able to sleep. The angst, you know? It's about the angst. Also, might I just say, good night, my. He stopped, bit his lip, and abruptly left me. Your favorite author could never, and neither could my favorite author. Only Charlotte Bronte can. Okay, I'm gonna go. Do I believe that Jane Eyre and Mr. Rochester are soulmates? Yes. Do I also believe that Mr. Rochester can burn in hell? We respect a lady who's like, you know what? I'm not gonna put up with this bullshit. And then just fucking leaves. Jane is like, you know what? I am gonna leave. And then she goes. She's like, bye. Honestly, when she said, gentle reader, may you never feel what I then felt. May your eyes never shed such stormy, scalding, heart-wrung tears as poured from mine. May you never appeal to heaven in prayer so hopeless and so agonized as in that hour left my lips. For never may you, like me, dread to be the instrument of evil to what you wholly love. Ouch. Because she loves him, but she's like, I can't be with this. I can't be with this madness. Fucking, your fave could never. I know I already said that, but it's true. I guess I'm reading the wrong books, you know? Just, like, show me some modern literature, you know? Where, like, one of the people is like, I love you, but I can't stay with you because you're unhealthy for me. Do I have to read romance to see that? Or can it not be in other books? Because that's, like, that's so real, you know? And it hurts. Like, that's premium angst right there. Because that happens to so many people in relationships. This is like the highest order of angst. Also, can my younger brother shut the fuck up? He's always yelling on his Xbox. He's always just yelling. Stop yelling. My Victorian sensibilities can only be appeased by silence. And it's true. Like, in this introduction, like, it's true. She was like, listen, like, here's the thing about Jane Eyre. She has no protection. She's not protected by status or her family. She has nowhere to go. Oh my god. And yet she's fleeing because she knows. She knows she can't stay. She's like, listen, my spirit, my will, that's all I have. And I can't compromise on that for this man, even though I love him. And she said that, and she did that. She left! Oh my god. A fucking queen. Jane Eyre, she and I, we understand each other. I don't relate on a personal level, but I relate on, like, a spiritual level, you know? Like, women know. If you're a woman, you know. You know? You know. I'm distraught. But I'm also, like, you know? Jane, but I want a wife. Do you, sir? Yes. Is it unwelcome news? That depends on the circumstances, sir. On your choice, which you shall make for me, Jane. I will abide by your decision. Choose then, sir, her who loves you best. I will at least choose her I love best. Jane, will you marry me? Yes, sir. A poor blind man whom you will have to lead about by the hand, a crippled man, 20 years older than you, whom you will have to wait on. Truly, Jane, most truly, sir. Mr. Rochester, if ever I did a good deed in my life, if ever I thought a good thought, if ever I prayed a sincere and blameless prayer, if ever I wished a righteous wish, I am rewarded now. To be your wife is, for me, to be as happy as I can be on earth. Because you delight in sacrifice? Sacrifice! What do I sacrifice? Famine for food, expectation for content, to be privileged to put my arms round what I value, to press my lips to what I love, to repose on what I trust. Is that to make a sacrifice? If so, then I certainly delight in sacrifice. Why can't my younger brother shut the fuck up? I'm crying. Do you know, Jane? I have your little pearl necklace at this moment. I have worn it since the day I lost my only treasure as a memento of her. As I exclaimed, Jane, 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 a voice, I cannot tell whence the voice came, but I know whose voice it was, replied, I am coming. Wait for me. The goth. Ugh, she heard him. They heard each other. Soulmates. Soulmates, I tell you. Oh my god. Chapter 38. Reader, I married him. For our honeymoon will shine our life long. Its beams will only fade over your grave or mine. Who? What? Your man could never. My man could never. How St. John received the news, I don't know. He never answered the letter in which I communicated it. Fuck St. John Rivers. I said it the moment he appeared on the page, and I will say it until the day I die. That man is trash. Because I am my husband's life as fully as he is mine. No woman was ever nearer to her mate than I am, ever more absolutely bone of his bone and flesh of his flesh. I know no weariness of my Edward's society. He knows none of mine. All my confidence is bestowed on him. All his confidence is devoted to me. We are precisely suited in character. Perfect concord is the result. I'm fucking deceased. And he gets his sight back. The healing power of love. Listen, you can't pick up any book from this era of time and, not have to accept the love of God into your heart. And that's okay. They have a son. Oh my god, I really have to hear about what became of John Rivers. I don't give a fuck. So we end on John Rivers being like, I'm going to die soon, but it's fine, because I love Jesus. You know what? Good fucking riddance. So I read Little Women earlier this month. Louisa May Alcott could never. And I'm gonna leave that there. Alright. Yeah, let me get a Goodreads review going. See, here's the thing. Any lighthearted little story with a cute little romance where where there's toil, but it's not angsty. Little Women had a lot of, toil, It had a lot of, weird little, an inconvenience. I want the manor to be burned down by a mad woman. If we don't have things happening at that caliber of angst and drama, I don't want it. Jane Eyre, review. My rating? 5 stars, bitch. Choose shelves. Best reads of 2020. Elite. Ladies go off. And you know what? I'm gonna pop this in favorites. I think it deserves. Now for a review. 5 stars. Caps lock. She did that. Period. Yes, I would like to post this to Twitter. The Bronte sisters. So far, 2 out of 3 of the sisters have written books that I have enjoyed, because I've read Agnes Grey by Anne Bronte, who is the youngest Bronte sister, who mattered the least in the eyes of history. That's fine. I think she died first, too, which, sucks. And you know what? Wuthering Heights is going to be next. And I'm pretty sure that book ends in absolute tragedy, but you know what? It is what it is. Okay, you're a woman, right? In, 1847, okay? You get to read this for the first time, and you get to talk about it with, like, who are your friends allowed to be if you're a woman in 1847? Like, your sister, your cousin, and your sister-in-law. Those are the people you get to hang out with. And you guys, you read this, and you're like, wow. Oh my god. Women have had the same taste in men for generations. And you know what that taste is? Men who will better themselves for you. Am I right, ladies? Or am I right? Sometimes your crazy wife that you lied about has to burn down your house and result in your blindness and loss of a limb for you to get humbled. And that just is what it is. So, when it comes to toilsome, angsty romance, I think Charlotte Bronte really knows. Cassandra Clare could never. The lady who wrote Throne of Glass could never. Leigh Bardugo could never. Actually, Leigh Bardugo can. Solely because of Kazan and Edge. Leigh Bardugo can, but not to the same degree. Take notes, authors. Wow. I'm gonna recuperate. Also, can we just, like, the imagery in this book, like, right after the first love declaration between Jane and Mr. Rochester, the chestnut tree that they were standing under gets struck by lightning and split in half, and that happened, and I was like, yeah, you're damn right, Charlotte, to do that. I see you. I see the metaphor. I know what you're up to. Who? I don't have time for Snapchat. The Gothicism. Unmatched. Unparalleled. See, when you live a life of weird Victorian womanhood trauma, this is what you get out of it. And then you die of tuberculosis at age 39. But at the very least, we got this. Thanks, Charlotte. Love you. Okay. I hope you enjoyed. I was worried I wasn't going to like this book as much as I did because Little Women was a major disappointment. But that's because I totally thought there was going to be angst in Little Women, and then there wasn't. And I was like, excuse me, but, like, we got angst. See you all later. Like, comment, subscribe, stay inside and wash your hands. Bye-bye. Oh, I have Twitter. That too.